Ever wonder how some cars, even with smaller engines, seem to explode with power the moment you press the gas? You hear that distinctive whoosh sound, feel the sudden push, and before you know it, you're flying down the road. That, my friend, is the magic of a turbocharger. But what actually makes it tick? How can something powered by exhaust gas boost your car's performance so dramatically? And how does it manage to recycle energy that your engine would normally just throw away? In this video, we're going to break down how turbochargers work in the simplest, clearest way possible. So whether you're a car nut or just curious, you'll walk away with a solid understanding of what goes on under the hood, right here on History of Simple Things. Let's start with the basics. A turbocharger is a device that increases an engine's power output without increasing its size. It does this by pushing more air into the engine's cylinders than they would normally suck in on their own. Why more air? Because more air means more fuel can be burned, and more fuel plus more air equals a bigger explosion, which means more power. It's that simple. So in essence, a turbo helps your engine breathe more efficiently and gives you more performance from the same engine block. Turbochargers are powered by your car's own exhaust gases. Yes, the air your engine usually sends out as waste is actually reused to generate more power. Here's how it works. Hot exhaust gases spin a turbine, which is connected to an engine. On the other end of the shaft is a compressor wheel. This compressor sucks in fresh air, compresses it, and sends it into the engine. It's a clever way of taking something that would normally go to waste and using it to your advantage. A turbo has two main sections. The turbine side. This is where the exhaust gases enter. They spin the turbine wheel, which is kind of like a tiny windmill. The compressor side. This is where the clean outside air is sucked in, compressed, and sent into the engine for combustion. The two sides are connected by a shaft that allows energy from the exhaust side to power the compressor side. When air is compressed, it heats up. But hot air holds less oxygen than cool air, and that's bad for performance. This is where an intercooler comes in. Think of it like a radiator, but instead of cooling engine coolant, it cools the compressed air from the turbo. Cooler air is denser, which means more oxygen, better combustion, and a reduced chance of engine knock. All of this equals more efficient power and a healthier engine. Too much boost pressure can damage your engine, so we need a way to control it. Enter the wastegate. The wastegate is a valve that opens when boost levels get too high. It redirects some of the exhaust away from the turbine, preventing the turbo from overspinning and protecting your engine from too much pressure. There are two types: internal wastegates, built into the turbo itself; external wastegates, separate components, typically used in high-performance setups for better control. Turbo lag is the short delay between hitting the gas and feeling the boost. That's because the turbo needs a moment to spool up. It has to wait for enough exhaust flow to spin the turbine fast enough to create boost. The time it takes for this to happen is called spooling. Once the turbo is spooled, you get that signature burst of power. To reduce lag, engineers often use smaller turbos that spin up faster, twin-scroll turbos that optimize exhaust flow, or even electric turbos that spool instantly. Not all turbo setups are the same. Here are a few types you might hear about. Single turbo. The most common setup. One turbo does all the work. It's efficient, simple, and perfect for everyday performance. Twin-scroll turbo. One turbo with a divided housing to separate exhaust pulses for faster spooling and better efficiency. Electric-assisted turbo. A newer tech where an electric motor spins the compressor instantly, basically no lag at all. So why do manufacturers love turbocharging? Here's why. More power from less engine. Turbocharging a small engine can match or beat the performance of a much larger one. Improved fuel efficiency. Smaller engines use less fuel overall, especially when cruising. The turbo only kicks in when needed. Better high-altitude performance. At high altitudes, the air is thinner. A turbo can compensate for that by forcing more air in, maintaining power levels. Great for tuning. Many turbocharged engines can be reprogrammed or tuned to squeeze out even more power with minimal upgrades. Turbos are amazing, but they're not perfect. Here are some things to keep in mind. Heat and pressure. Turbos generate a lot of heat. That means your engine needs good cooling systems and quality oil to survive. Regular maintenance. Because turbos spin at over 100,000 revolutions per minute, they need clean oil and regular service to prevent wear or failure. More complexity turbocharged engines are more complex. More parts mean more chances for something to go wrong, if not properly maintained. Premium fuel. Some turbo engines require higher octane fuel to prevent knock, which can increase operating costs. So there you have it. A turbocharger is more than just a cool-sounding buzzword tossed around by car enthusiasts. It's a brilliant piece of engineering that captures exhaust gases, something most engines just waste, and turns them into usable power. By spinning a turbine with those hot gases, the turbo compresses fresh air, forces it into the engine, and creates stronger, more efficient combustion. The result? More horsepower, more torque, and better performance from an engine that doesn't need to be huge to pack a punch. Turbochargers are a perfect example of how smart design and physics can work together to give us more with less. You'll find them in everything from sporty sedans and high-end performance cars to economy-focused compacts and even diesel trucks. They're used not only for speed, but also for fuel efficiency and emissions control. Whether you're driving a modest little hatchback or a full-blown performance machine, there's a good chance a turbo is quietly working behind the scenes, giving you that extra pull, that quicker response, or just a smoother, more efficient ride. It's a small device with a big impact, and it's one more reason modern engines are as impressive as they are today. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.